So despite it being like the new year energy, I feel like some of you are still being stretched by God a lot. Like you're still kind of in a rough situation. However, you are still here and you're still making it month to month, day by day. And it feels like we always feel like there's no way out. Like, how can I possibly make it the next to the next week, to the next month? And then God shows you like there's always a way. I always got you. Ways that you're not thinking about right now will be revealed when it needs to be revealed. Like money comes not out of nowhere, because I don't want to sound like that. Maybe for some of you, yes, of course. But it's like, oh, there's accounts, there's money sitting in places that you forgot about. And it's just enough to cover this thing or that thing. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's a relief. How do I keep making it? You're always being protected. You're always being watched over. And I know it doesn't feel fair to like for things to be feel like such a close call. But I know that this season it's number one coming to an end. It's not gonna last forever. But this season is to strengthen you and strengthen your trust and strengthen your faith in the divine, in the unknown. Every time you're stressed and worried, and every time God comes in and makes a way out of no way, your trust and faith in God becomes more and more unshakable. And that, I feel like, is something that you're going to need to carry with you. Or I don't know why. Let's just be honest. I don't know why. But it almost feels like you got to go through the valley before you can experience the mountain. I don't know why that's in my head. Maybe some of y'all like to hike and you know exactly what that means and feels like to be just at your lowest point, but like you know that your source, and you know your higher self, and you know your spirit team will have your back. And you see time after time after time where your own mind fails you or the people around you fail you. Somehow, some way, God makes the ends meet. And that's something that will never be taken away from you. Like you'll be able to take that knowing with you into the high places too. I almost want to say like you'll be more humble when you get everything that you deserve. Like when you get to the top of that mountain, like you'll still be thanking God every step of the way. He'll still receive the glory. The testimony will testimony even harder. And I feel like that's kind of where he wants you, where Source wants you. I would just say anytime that you can, give praise and gratitude for making it another day, for being kept, for being protected, for being loved and so deeply cared about, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it, because you are asking, why, God, why are you making me go through these things? Why are you stretching me so much? Why are you putting me through so much darkness and so much stress and so much worry? And it's like, well, you never had to worry. You know that. You do know that. If I can take care of the birds and the animals, I can take care of you. What's that verse? Y'all know it? Let me know. Y'all know I'll be referencing the Bible, but I don't really remember the verses and stuff like that. But I just want us to reflect and look. If you have a phone to watch me on and thumbs to type, I mean, I would just say type in the comments, thank you. Gratitude. Oh, you don't have to do anything. You don't gotta put it in my comments. But if you want to say out loud, thank you for carrying me time and time again when I didn't see a way. Thank you for creating a way. Thank you for there already being a way that I couldn't see. Thank you for allowing me to have what I need at all times. There's a song called Made a Way by Travis Green. Don't know how, but you did it. Made a way. Let me go find that song real quick since it came up. This is for some of you, so let me just go to, and it's a long song, so if you want to go listen to it, I definitely encourage you to, but I'm gonna read some of these lyrics. Oh, I didn't know I could make them smaller. Wow. Oh, look at me amazed. Is that a word right there? Huh. Hold on. Making something bigger, making something smaller. Didn't even know that it can be changed that easily. Didn't know it can morph that fast. Come on now. Anyway, simple things. It says you made a way. Don't know how, but you did it. Standing here, not knowing how we'll get through this test, but holding on to faith, you know best. Nothing can catch you by surprise. You've got this figured out. And you're watching us now. And when it looks as if we can't win, come on now, you wrap us in your arms and step in, and everything we need you supply. You got this in control, and now we know that you made a way. Come on now. I'll show you some of the lyrics, I guess. There it is right here. Hey y'all, that's me in the anyways, I think it's backwards, so it don't matter. I'm gonna keep reading though, just cause, if you want to listen to it, soak it in, and make some of these your affirmations, or you can say some of these words over and over again, write it down. When our backs were against the wall and it looked as if it was over, you made a way, and we're standing here only because you made a way. It says, you move mountains, you cause walls to fall with your power, perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible, and we're standing here only because you made the way. You've moved mountains. Okay, saying the same thing again. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm going to listen to this after we're done, because yes, indeed. And I know it can feel like you've done everything, or like you've done everything you feel like you're supposed to do, which is why this feels just so... It feels humiliation ritual. It feels really sucky. I understand that, because it's like, you told me to, quit my job. You told me to go all in on this thing. You told me to not worry about it. And yet I'm still like going further and further into debt. I'm still not getting what I need. I'm still stressed and struggling. I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still not as successful. I'm still down here in the valley. I'm in the pit. I'm in despair. I'm in the darkness. That is going to be when everything shifts and changes. That phase that you went through, we're just going to kind of say, I went through that. I'm already in a new space. Trying to think positively, yeah. That's going to be so powerful that you went through it. And I'm not trying to say that you should, this is hard to explain. Just show gratitude for where you are and what you've made it through. And be encouraged. I'm trying to get my words right, y'all. It's difficult to say like, oh, just be okay with it. Just be okay with it. But when you realize that you're still here and you've made it and you're still here and you're still here, beyond anything that you could have done, beyond anything that you can do, is miracles that take place that shows you that you're not alone in this. That shows you there's a higher power at work. That shows you how loved you are, despite it feeling sometimes that you're not loved. If you can sit in that thankfulness that you're still here, hopefully that can be encouragement to keep going and to keep striving and to keep your head up and stay positive. I think that's ultimately what I'm trying to say. Keep your head up and stay positive, because some people don't make it through. And the fact that you're still here and God still made a way, and He will continue to make a way, even if it doesn't look like the way you want it to be. That's a blessing in itself. And it won't last always, okay? Trouble don't last always. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So I hope that's encouraging to you, at least if you made it this far. All right, I will wrap it up. I'll see y'all later. Bye.